shade. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And on that note, hello everybody and welcome to Diamonds and Two. Gotcha.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't know if it came across, but
You want to do?
yes,
With
please.
diamonds?
Thank you very much. Do with my diamonds. Appreciate it. Anyway, welcome to the latest edition. You just heard Lenore, at least I hope you did.
I hope you didn't.
Well, well, I got some mail today. Although I did already unbox it, and I did make a video that will come later. And in that, but I will say one of the things that I got is something I've been waiting for because I needed it to be able to put in some of the Uncrafted Crafters snap dots into my single placer. So what I'm going to do is empty out the single placer of all the crap that's in it. Figures. You know, cat's got to do what a cat's got to do. Yeah, I know they say don't use tweezers to dig out your placers, but guess what?
When have you ever listened?
Wonder what?
When do you ever listen?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what listening is.
You do too.
Well, not when it comes to doing what I should anyway.
Don't get serious.
Anyway, I do have a video that I have created for that unboxing. But I will upload that after I'm done with this. But for right now, I'm going to try to do what Jenny has suggested if I can get these glue dots off of the plastic piece. For me, everything has to be a chore.
Or a challenge.
Or a challenge, yes. Ah, there it is. I think, no, that's not. That just went back to the plastic piece. Jenny, what did you do to me? Are these prank dots by any chance? There we go. Alright, so put it between my fingers, roll it up, try to get it nice and small. Nope. Try to get it a little smaller. And then, says Jenny, you okay? Okay, fine. Yep. You want to turn the fan on?
It's one of the things I plan to do.
Okay, as you can see, for those of you that are an expert at this, you're probably sitting there laughing at me. And I don't blame you, I'd laugh at me too. Let's try this again. Nope, every time I go to push them in, it pops right back out of the single placer. Let's try it this way. Nope. Hey, you get to see the comedy of errors. Pretty soon it's not even going to be a whipping shot. Pretty soon it's going to be a loading chat. Me trying to figure out how to get these dang glue dots to stay in there without coming apart. As you can see, I think, keep sticking to the tweezers and wanting to pull out. I can't get them to stay in there. See? Dang it. Even putting my finger over it, try and keep it in there, it pops out.
Is this too close?
Nope.
You feel it?
I will in a minute, I'm sure. Sorry about that. We're trying to get some air movement over into this corner.
I don't think it's going to work. Are you almost done with that?
No, not even close.
Not even close.
I'm really, really trying, Jenny. Keeps pulling right back out on me. No matter what I do. Oh. Maybe. I don't know yet. At any rate, part of the friend mail I got, like I said, you'll see in the details, not in the details, but in the the friend mail unboxing I did, who it was all from, and what it all was. But for right now, I think that's going to do it. I believe. I'm just going to, what I believe is a little bit of excess, although it could be the glue dots themselves, I don't know, or the snap dots themselves, I don't know. Of course I can't find my thing that I just had here. This Wip Chat is becoming a madhouse. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't find my X-Acto knife that I had. There it is. Alright, well, we'll try it as is and see what happens. I've been wanting to try these things, and I will be darned if I'm gonna just give them up, you know? And Jenny was nice enough to send them to me, so I will use them one way or another. Quite happily, actually. Sorry about that. So, let's get this ball rolling, shall we? Shall I start off with the stories?
Yes, dear.
One of the main focuses, as you all know, is Lenore had a little tumble this past week. Because of that little tumble, she landed face first on the pavement. At a Walgreens. She tripped over a wheel stop, those little things in the parking lots so you don't run into other cars and things. She tripped over one of those. Fell face first. I'm sitting in the car, having no idea what's going on or what's happening. I look over, and there's my loving wife falling down the ground. First thing that comes to my mind, timber! Over she went. Then I panicked getting out of the car trying to run over to her. She ended up, I took her to the hospital. She ended up with a sprained wrist, a heavily blacked eye, eventually, and boo-boos on her knee. Yes, knee boo-boos. No, I did not. No, I was not going to say booby boo-boos. She didn't have any booby boo-boos.
And I have a scrape on my forehead, above my eyelash.
Yep, she does have that. And for those of you that may not have heard her, because she speaks so softly,
I'm sorry.
she has a scrape on her eyelash. Above her eyelash.
Above my eyebrow.
Above her eyebrow, excuse me. One of those words, anyway. 469. For 69, I'll do anything. Why are you giving me that look? You know I got a dirty mind.
I'm not giving you any look, but you know what I'm thinking.
Yes, I know. You're going to kill me. Okay. So, here we go.
Do you want me to start reading these? Or?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and start reading that?
The first comment is from Diamond Painting with Gammy, sorry. Sorry, Gammy. Hi, Lee and Lenore. Congratulations on starting your channel. I just binge-watched to catch up. Welcome to you both. Can't wait for more of your Whippin' Chats. I like the way you respond to each of the comments on your following Whippin' Chats.
Well, Danny, thank you very much. One of the things that I realized a while back, I was watching Add More Zest, also known as 4 Kids at 147, as she puts it. And she was doing that during her, what she calls her whippin' waffles. So I thought it was a good idea. So I started it. Then I find out that there are several more that are doing it after I started, and then there's several more that are doing it after me. Personally, I love the idea. I think it's great. I think we should all do it. But that's just my opinion. Other than that, we will keep doing this as long as we get comments. They have been dwindling lately, so we don't have a whole hell of a lot to go over, but, we still have a few. Next.
Next is from Jennifer.
Jennifer.
You had me going when you said no more Whippin' Chats. Glad that was just an April Fool's joke. Thank goodness Lenore had a negative test result. Please keep us posted on John. The greatest piece of advice I ever got came from the movie Bambi. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's a mind-blowing concept that would make the world a better place. Isn't that so true?
Yes, it is. We have so much negativity in the world. Yeah, it's about time to start doing something about positivity.
It's true. Good point, Lee.
Yeah, right on top of my head.
Stop it. The next comment comes from Christy. That's awesome news, Lenore. Make that appointment, Lee. It's important for you and Lenore to make life as easy as possible. Take care. Is she talking about your appointment?
She's talking about my appointment with Dr. A.
He did make that appointment, and we did go to that appointment.
Yes, I did make the appointment. There is a surgery that can correct a good portion of the problem I'm having, in that my foot is turning inward. So it's making me extremely pigeon-toed. But there is a surgery where they can remove one tendon on the outside of my foot that is overly stretched, and replace it with the tendon that's on the inside to try and pull the foot back. So I may do that, but before I can, I have to get my A1C levels down below a particular level. But other than that, that is the extent of that. As far as John goes, we're still
And hold.
looking to see what's going on. There's still questions. There's some other issues that have been come to light, which I really can't get into right now. Maybe one day. Oh, helps if I actually grab the drill.
The next
Yeah.
comment is from Melanie. Since it's April's Fool, what is the best prank you pulled and/or that was pulled on you? Doesn't have to be April 1st. This is what a community is all about in my books. So glad, Lenore, you had good news. And yes, you are precious and part of the diamond painting community, even if you do not diamond paint. It's the Lenore and Lee show after all. Package deal.
Yeah, Lenore and Lee. See how I'm getting second billing all of a sudden? You know?
I love it.
Yeah, you love it, you love it. Yeah, here you are getting all your guest shots and everything else. Yes, by the way, just so that everybody knows, she has been, as of late, doing one song every week on Jenny's Live, the Uncrafty Crafter. Every Thursday, she goes at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll try to remember to put the link to her channel in the description. I will also try to put the link, remember to try to put the link in the description for Leopard Leatherworks, who does these pens. The one that I'm working on, and ones that some of you have seen turn, so you know all about them anyway. But nonetheless, I'll put it in there because there may be somebody watching that has never heard of or never seen Leopard Leatherworks. You're missing out, but you know, hopefully after today, you won't.
You were definitely right.
We also do a Discord channel on that same live, so that people can interact in voice, as well as on YouTube. More to come on that. Go ahead.
Okay. The next one comes from KC, that's me. Lenore, you are a part of the community. You've shared yourself with many through your songs, stories, and laughter. Just being you. Lee, you're just as awesome with your conversation and kindness and love. So glad things are working out. Lee, you do have imagination. You're the caterer. Thanks, guys, for another great video. These comments about me being a part of the community come from my husband's big mouth, saying that I wasn't a diamond painter, so how could I be part of the community?
No, you said that.
Yes, I said that, but
Don't be saying it's my big
And-
mouth that said you said that. That's not the case.
that wasn't what
You said you weren't part of the community.
he had to tell everybody.
That's better.
His big mouth.
That's better. Sheesh, throw me under the bus, will you?
That would be good. This comes from Stacy. Hi, Lee and Lenore. That's great news about Lenore's results. Such a relief. I really enjoy all the stories the two of you have shared. Lee, I meant to comment on last week's video to thank you for sharing your thoughts about the Art Dot glasses. I'm using magnifying glasses right now, but the Art Dot pair might be in my future. Lee's always trying to help where he can, if he gets
A chance.
a chance. Yes. So you're very welcome, Stacy.
Yeah, the Art Dot glasses, like I said, I mean, I've only had to use one of the magnifiers, and that is the lowest magnification level, which is always kind of nice. It means I'm not going completely blind, just partially. Go ahead.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. The next one comes from Trin. Congrats, Lenore. Such good news. Hope to hear that Lee made his appointment with the foot doc next week. He made his appointment and he's been there, and there may be an answer, but it's not quite time to do the surgery yet.
Yeah, we went through that.
Yeah, well, I don't know if she heard him. And thanks for that prank, Lee. Well done, sir. Or he is a... Trin.
She.
Okay. So I was right.
Gee, I'm starting to creep up on a completed section. What do you know?
Wow.
It's only taken me a month.
Let me see what it looks like. Can't you get your big arm in the way?
Well, as soon as I get my arm out of the way, you'll see. Here's all I got left.
beautiful.
Next.
Next one is crafting with Shay.
Yep, that's Shay Shay all day.
Yep. You had me for a second. I think she's talking about April
She's talking
Fools.
about April Fools.
Yeah.
The fact that I turned around and said, nope, sorry, it's the last one. Didn't get enough interest.
This one comes from Henny. Henny?
Henny.
Hi, Lee and Lenore. She's Lee. Almost had a heart attack. LOL. Love the stories. Keep them coming, sweethearts. As long as I'm getting old here, you know, it's hard to remember a lot of the stories.
Yeah, you know how those old fogies are.
That's me. Bogey as they can be.
Next.
Here comes one from Happy Little Drills.
Yep.
Awesome new Lenore.
News.
News. Sorry, I can't read. Awesome news, Lenore. Thank goodness. Sending more prayers to your brother, Lee. And I have a question for the Lee. Since you're caterer to the creators, what is your favorite dish or snack to make?
I have been waiting for this question to be answered all week. And for that, I'm actually going to take the glasses off. Basically, because I got to scratch my eyes. Anyway, I think my favorite meal to make is peanut butter and jelly. My favorite cooked meal to make is a call to the local sub shop. Or pizza joint. Or burger joint. Or Italian restaurant. Because in reality, I ain't cooking. I don't cook. I don't know how to cook. I am not about to burn the house down.
He doesn't want to know how to cook.
No, I don't want to know how to cook. I can grill. Somewhat.
Somewhat.
But other than that, no, I ain't cooking.
Okay. This last comment is from Cindy. You brat, LOL. Very good. Love you two together. Your stories are great. One of these days, I'll think of another question before it gets asked. And oh, Lenore, I'm going to edit this. Bullpucky. Loud and clear, you are a part of this community, like it or not.
In other words, bullshit.
Well, I do like it. You all have made me feel very welcome, and this is sort of a new thing for me, but I love it.
Uh-huh. That's the end of the comments, but it's not the end of my talking.
Oh no. What are you going to say now?
Oh, no.
Yes, keep talking.
Actually, I want to make sure people understand that Lenore is not the only collection one in this family. Yeah, she falls out of beds. Yeah, she trips over wheel stops. I, however, especially when setting up for the whipping chats, have my office chair. On the back of my office chair, which I did not do today, by the way, I have a lumbar support pillow that I wear, that I put on my recliner. I have a regular pillow that I put, a small cushion pillow type, couch throw pillow type thing, that I also put on the back. Well, what happens is when I get up from the chair, that lumbar support pillow tends to lean forward, putting the other pillow flat down on the chair. Twice now, maybe 3 times, I have gone to get in the chair, and because it goes down, I tend to get surprised and stand up real quick
Good.
before I sit on it, and I end up pushing the chair away. 2 or 3 times now, I've almost landed on my ass on the floor because the chair rolled out from underneath me. I tend to, because my foot is bent the way it is, I tend to also trip over my own foot. Go figure. So don't let it be said that she's the klutz of the family.
I am though.
Because I do that too. I mean, I don't quite trip over air like some people do, but I do trip. Anyway, the other thing I want to say is, if you guys want to share your stories,
Please.
funny or otherwise, we will put them in with our regular comments, unless you tell us otherwise that you do not want it to be spread. But feel free to comment, feel free to share your own stories, and I will share them with the rest of the group. I have no problem doing that. So by all means, yes, do let us know what you have. We enjoy it. We enjoy reading them. We enjoy having fun with everybody and spending a little time.
That's the truth.
I mean, we are a community. We are a quote-unquote diamond painting family. And in every family, you got to have that closeness. You got to have that togetherness. And if the only way you can share that togetherness is through the internet and through these whipping chats, then so be it. That's what we do. That's what we have. We all know other ways and alternative ways to get a hold of one another when needed. We all know and have other ways to be able to contact. And there's always a shoulder somewhere to be leaned on. Or lean on, whichever way you want to look at it. Just so that you know, I am not having a terrible time with these. They're actually quite good. But I am still unsure as to what I have it in there right. I'm assuming I do, only because of the fact that I'm picking up drills really easily. And which always makes it nice. I use the unscented ones that she sent me. They are just for Lee. So I figured if it's just for me, I might as well use it.
Of course.
Now I know I also talk about Leopard Leatherworks a lot, but I can't help it. Their pens, I don't think I have commented exactly on the actual pen itself other than when I pulled it out, showed everybody. But it works beautifully. These finger holds, what we call or he calls the baseball bat ends, are absolutely phenomenal. He has the curve where the finger hold is right here. It fits the finger really nicely. You're not feeling like you're having to squeeze it to hold on to it. So it's really, really nice. And I do like it. We are still planning on, Lenore is still working on songs for both our live and possibly now and then during the Wip Chat, you might hear her singing in the background while she's working on said songs, like you heard when this whole thing started, when I hit record button without her knowing about it, which she will get even with me for later, by the way. So don't get yourselves in a tizzy over that one. You know, I mean, somebody's got to back me up here every now and then. You know, you struck me again.
I did.
You know, it's becoming a habit that you're striking me during these Wip Chats. You know, I mean, you got to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
They may just turn around and actually side with me for a change.
Then what are you going to do when they cart me off? Think about this, Lee.
So let's see. You have all the takeout numbers available, right?
Kitty litter box.
Wait a minute. Hold it. No. I've got disabilities. I'll have to call in for a home health aide. Yeah, and a homemaker. You know.
Goofball. But you're my goofball.
And then I'll slowly lose my mind without you here with me. We do a lot of kidding around. We do a lot of joking. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, after 32 years, I guess I'll have to keep her around.
Ooh.
You know, about as much as she'll have to keep me around. Wait, what?
I suppose.
Yeah, you suppose. Sure, you suppose.
Heck, we went to the doctor's today. I had to go to my doctor, who is also Lee's doctor. And the girl was saying, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be together. There's only one of you down here." Because we always book our appointments, of course, for the same day, and like a half an hour between each of them.
Much like somebody said in one of the comments, you're a package deal, she says.
Yeah.
You don't have one without the other. Of course, they're all hyped because Florida's got a partial for the eclipse that happened
really
today,
nice.
which was really rather kind of interesting to see. They had their glasses and they had a bunch out for their patients who happened to be there during the eclipse time. So that was kind of nice of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're always part and parcel to one another. There was something I was going to go over, and I totally went blank on it. I really got to start taking notes. That's all there is to it. But at this point in time, I can't think of it. So I think about the best part or the best thing to do now is let you all know that you should have a good night. As I usually say, yeah, if you can't be, or be good, if you can't be good at it, whatever that is. What?
Nothing.
Don't you stick out your tongue at me unless you intend to use it. Oh, she struck me again. She knows. She knows, and yet she baits it every time. You know? And now I'm getting dirty looks. Anyway, thank you very much, and we will see you soon.